Hi everyone, I'm Mailou from Plants by Lulu and welcome on my channel. If you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button and let's go! Today I'm going to talk about my top favorite plants of 2025. It is almost the end of the year, so buckle up and let's get started. The list is in no particular order. I've just collected my faves and I don't really have a top within my top. So first on the list is my tree-like ficus. This is the Ficus benjamina. For those who watch my videos often, they know that this plant is kind of where my kind of obsession with tree-like plants in the home started. So this is one that I had a journey with. It is a rescue plant. I just really love that he is more than 35 years old. And I really like that I get to enjoy his growth probably over years and years. So that's the first one. The second one is Dieffenbachia tiki, and that's this plant. And this has a reason, because I had fallen out of love with this plant for the reason that I have had only one Dieffenbachia, and that one really grew a lot and really grew good. Like everything went very well. However, he outgrew his space and then I gave him away to friends of mine. And so they have him now. Other Dieffenbachias I had were quite smaller and they always died. And I could not figure out why. And this Dieffenbachia did very well in the beginning. Then after I think 1.5 years, when I moved, it just stopped doing well. And then I think for a long period of time, it did not get any leaves. It lost leaves, but did not get any. And then after a while, it just was 2 leaves, and then 1 leaf came up, 1 leaf died. So it constantly had 2 leaves. And then I found out the roots rotted away. This is over a span of like 3 years. So yeah, I should have noticed earlier that there would be a problem with the roots. But now I have grown in a very small pot, so the roots have enough room, but not too much. And I have to repot him again, but I want to wait till spring. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that, but he gives me signs that he needs it, so I probably will do it before spring. So the next one is one that I have required more recently, and that is the Dracaena goldiana. It's just because of the markings on his leaves. I love the pattern. I love the way he grows. I love the bushiness, and I love the fact that I can enjoy eventually a plant that grows kind of upwards and on a stick, and hopefully it's going to be very bushy, and I just can't wait to be part of that journey. And I'm very happy I finally got this plant, so that's why it's on the list. Then there is another tree-like plant I have. It is also bought recently. It is the Radermachera sinica. This is the plant out of all the plants I got recently that has like acclimated the best. He has already multiple growing points and the tops are growing actively. So I'm very happy with this plant. He is very happy in this hydroculture system and I am excited to have this one in my house for hopefully a long time. Then the next one is my Hoya fuluensis, and that's because this one was already in my top 3 Hoyas that I own. But out of all the Hoyas this year, this one grew the best. This one, like, I don't have any remarks on how I want to grow this. It is growing like I want to. It is growing beautifully, even though I took cuttings, even though at the beginning of the year it was still very small. It has grown so much, it has grown so lush, and I still am in love with the leaves. It has a shine, it has silvery specks, it is hairy and fuzzy and hard. It is a hard leaf Hoya. I love it so much. Then on to the next one, which is my Opuntia Sabrina F. reticulata. And I have shown this one in a haul video, I think. But this one was very small. And initially, I don't have any other Opuntias, and that's the reason why, because I don't really like that elongated look. So when this plant started to do that, I was a bit skeptical. But the markings on it, like it is stone, I still love that. And there was a period where he was just too much shriveled up. I had forgotten to water it, and so I really tried to rescue it, and that worked. So at that moment I noticed within myself the fact that I was so stressed out that I was going to lose him. I knew I still cared for it, and I knew I still wanted this plant. And so I searched online a bit how opuntias tend to grow, like very elongated, very leggy. And so I decided I want this one to kind of grow tentacles and they're like going everywhere. I think that is very cool for this plant, especially when it has these markings on it. And so it recovered, it is thriving now, it has new growth point, and I'm so excited to see how this one is going to grow eventually. Then there's another one. This one is not in a pot. This one is rooting at the moment, and that's because I wanted to train the mother plant as a bonsai. I had taken cuttings and I have rooted them, and then the mother plant got thrip infestation, like a very severe one, so I just threw that one away. And now I still have these cuttings left, which are rooted very good. It is a Scheffera arboricola moondrop, and I just love the variegation because this one you cannot really find anymore in garden centers. I don't know why, but it is a very thin outer variegation, and the leaves are staying this size, kind of. The Scheffleras you now see are variegated on the inner side. The variegation tends to be a more yellowish, and this one is like creamy white. And those leaves are very round and big, and these leaves stay smaller and more elongated, not like really round. I'm so grateful I still have it in my collection after I chopped it a lot and rerooted it, and well, after what happened with the mother plant, I am so happy I still have this one. Then we're at 9. Hi everyone, editing Madu here. I noticed I forgot the 8th plant, which is this type of ficus. I will show you the name on the screen, and this one is in my top because I really did not know how to care for this plant, and in 2025 I have learned how to care for it. It dried out very fast for me, and a lot of the leaves kept shriveling up, but now he is lush and full and he is really growing, so I'm very happy with that. And the 9th plant is the variegated sea hibiscus, which I also have acquired recently, and that's just because, and I still am a bit in shock. I found it. I'm still debating where I'm going to put it, how, I'm not really sure at the moment, but nonetheless I really think it deserves a place in my top 10. So the last one in my top 10, I don't have a name. It is a kind of Rhipsalis, I think, but I saw this one in garden centers this year, I think the beginning of this year, and I just thought, I'm not really a fan of Rhipsalises, only when you have a pot with a face on it and it can function as the hair on top of that face. But otherwise I don't really like Rhipsalises, except this one. And it is curly. I have never seen like a Rhipsalis or any succulent that is this kind of curly, and I just love the look. I love the thickness of the leaves. It is not so stringy like most Rhipsalises are, and I really love that it's curly, and it is the type of curly I find pretty. So I am really glad I found this one, and I'm really happy with this plant. So these are my top 10 of 2025. If you have your top 10, I'm very curious. Leave them down in the comments below. If you found one of these plants very intriguing or also very cool, also leave that down in the comments below. And I think the next video is going to be in the new year. So Happy New Year everybody. I wish you all well and I will see you in the next video. Doei!